Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to do, I guess, peonies or roses, any kind of bulbs in a very loose, wet on wet kind of style. And here's what I am using. I'm going to be using my number 8 in silver black velvet and the mop brush in 1. And I do have the number 4 on standby if I need it. I'm not sure if I will or not. So to start off, I'm actually going to use a red, and then I have some gouache white mixed up, which I think I would like to use in this and just experiment along and see how it turns out. So bear with me on this. So to start off, I'm just going to dampen, make sure you have your little paper towel ready. Just going to dampen this area here. With just water. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my red and mix it on my palette, which is right there. And once I feel like I have just like that nice tint of red going on, I'm going to make sure I have enough on my brush and then just paint or lay it on there, kind of making it into this bulb. So almost like a circle, but with petals, you can say, almost, right? And then I will do that over here as well. So the flower is facing this way and then this way. And once I have that, now I'm going to take the number 8 and I'm going to make sure I have enough red and like a really good amount of red. And then I'm just going to outline the petals. So if you need a reference for what the flower looks like, I would suggest doing that. Otherwise, I think you can just do what I'm doing, which is literally just going from memory. And let's see where that takes you. And you want to spread it out in a way that it's not just coming on as a line, but almost like a shading. And so if areas seem too dark, you can always go in and just lightly graze it, just like I'm doing. So like that. And then I'm going to do it on this side too. And it doesn't have to be the same consistency in color. You can do less if you wish for some. And then that would just add a more front and back kind of, not front, like it brings things to the forefront. That's what I'm trying to say, sorry. As opposed to just leaving everything in one dimension. These are super huge blooms, clearly, because I didn't quite like the shape, so I'm going on the outside and just adding a little more detail. And then in the center, too much water on my brush. I'm just gonna get just enough color on here. And then just define the center a bit more. And then maybe along some of the inner petals too, if you wish. Just kind of there we go, something like that. This just gives it that illusion of more petals and just fuller flower. Alright, so I like how that has turned out. And now I'm just going to go in and do leaves. And you can, for leaves, I'm going to be using a green, which I didn't have ready, but here is the green. This is my greeny brown color. And I'm going to mix it with this brighter green, hunter green, I guess you can call it. And I'll just add that here. And mixing the colors within the little palette things that they have or come in. I'm just going to paint them directly onto the sheet. Because sometimes I get lazy and I don't want to mix, and this is pure laziness, clearly. And then yep, I like that. So I'm going to leave that one, let it go. I'm just going to create more over here. I was hoping to maybe get more damp paint to kind of make the leaves blend in, but I'm not quite catching that. So it's okay if you don't have that, it's totally fine. Don't feel like it needs to be a part of your alright, and then we just want to darken where like the area where it meets the flower, just so it's hint of shadow, or it's hinting at a shadow, more like. Right, and just do some here. That one didn't quite pan out the way I wanted it to, but you get the gist. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. So those are the leaves. And now, really quickly, I'm going to take my number 4, so it did come in handy, and get some of the white that I have going on in here. And I will, hopefully this is dried up, kind of. I'm going to kind of outline a little bit more around these flowers. And this is in hopes that it will, okay guys, in hopes. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but this is my hope that it'll kind of stick to it and will be apparent that these are, it'll give hints of the petals and look a little more defined than the loose style, than the blur that it currently is. Not quite loose, but blur. Because right now it's very blurry. And I just want to define the insides just a tad bit. So this is my method of, or my experimentation rather. So this is gouache, as mentioned before. I'm just using some watered down white gouache and trying to get more detail onto this. I guess this turned out to be a rose. And I'm going to use more of it on this side. And I kind of like, I like how it lays on. I don't know, what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments, or if you are following me on Instagram or Facebook, I'd love to hear from you there as well. Whatever medium works for you, please tell me, because I want to hear your comments or your opinion. And I'm just gonna try and finish this quicker so it's not a super long tutorial. So I've run out of the white, but I think I've done enough to kind of give you an idea of what I was going for here. So I'm just going to end this right here. So yep, so this is my tutorial on how to do wet on wet loose bulbs with a little bit of definition in white gouache. Let me know what you guys think. I kind of really like it. What do you guys think? Thanks so much guys for watching, and please let me know in comments if you have any, or if you have better ways of doing it, what have you. And we will chat soon. Thanks guys. Bye.